All right, welcome back, COSA 50 Web. Professor Almeida here. Happy Thursday, everyone. And I'm currently in the Canvas course chat until noon Pacific time today. I started a little late this morning because I was recording videos for my second 8-week classes, which start right after spring break. Speaking of spring break, I do hope that you all have a restful break, and we'll talk about week 5, which opens up on Monday, April 7th after the break. But first, we do have some housekeeping items, and I want to start with what I've been noticing in the class. Most of you have a lot of catching up to do. Remember that this is a 4-unit accelerated class. If you are a full-time student taking 12 units, this class alone is 1/3 of your course load. So just be mindful of that, because for a lot of you right now, you are in danger of falling behind. Okay. And I've sent out some notices earlier in the week. Don't wait until the last minute to seek out support, especially with limited hours going into spring break. And with that, let's go ahead and take a look here in Canvas. So again, all of your Word assignments, your 3 chapters of Word, are due this Sunday on the 30th. Your training sims, just like with TFS, do need to be turned in on time. Don't leave easy points on the table. And I'm sure that you don't want to be spending your spring break trying to play catch up on your projects and exams. So again, make sure that you get those turned in. Now, as far as reaching out for support, again, be mindful of the hours with COS Tech Support, even if you're going in person to the computer labs in M229 or A206. So if you haven't, quote unquote, enrolled into this class, make sure you do that. If you need to get support with LBCC Tech, or even with getting Microsoft 365 installed, make sure you reach out to the Student Technology Help Desk. Speaking of Microsoft 365, you do need to have that installed on a Windows PC. If you haven't done so yet, go into your Viking portal and then click on the Microsoft 365 button. You'll see Install and More in the upper right of your Microsoft 365 Copilot dashboard. Choose Install Microsoft 365 apps. From there, install Office. You should see the installer download, launch the installer, and follow the steps to complete installation. And again, if you need to get support on this, you can contact the Student Tech Help Desk. If you need to get tutoring for COSA 50, reach out to the Multidisciplinary Success Center. Make sure you read through this information and check the schedule. Here are the current hours for COSA 50 in person at LAC and online. Again, you don't want to wait until the weekend, especially going into spring break. And with that, let's take a look at what's on tap for week 5 when you come back from spring break. So for week 5, we're going to be getting into Microsoft PowerPoint. We're going to be following the same pattern here. You'll have training sims and projects for each chapter, and then you'll take your exams in week 6. Now, if you manage to finish up week 5, week 6 will be open starting on Monday, April 7th. Do take a look at the overview page here for what you will be doing for each chapter. And with that, take care of yourselves out there. Make sure that you're checking in and getting things done. Have a restful spring break, and I will see you back starting on Monday, April 7th.